Verse 9.
Yeah.
And when he had spoken these things, while they beheld, he was taken up, and a cloud received him out of their sight.
I read Psalms 104, verse 3 through 4. It tell you about the clouds of the Lord. They are his chariots.
That's right.
They are his vehicles.
That's right.
Elijah was caught up into the same type of cloud.
That's right.
The world ignorantly calls them UFOs today. Psalms 104, verse 3 through 4.
That's right.
He makes the clouds his chariots. See that? So Christ was caught up out of here, and what the scientists would call today a UFO.
That's right.
That's what they would call it, right? But it's identifiable flying object.
That's right.
We know them as chariots of God. Also, Psalm 68 and 17, chariots of God. We talk about how many million chariots he got.
Right. Ezekiel 1:27 on down.
Yes.
All of that, and all the book of Exodus, you'll see that a cloud was following the children of Israel with a fire behind it.
Yeah.
And if you watch Independence Day, it's a cloud. Then when the cloud removed itself, if that cloud was enfolded like this, and when it moved, then you seen what's called. They already know what it looked like. They got all the records. Hollywood is just a forerunner. They're getting prepared for the war too. So Satan is showing his people, this is what you're going to see and know when the battle begins too.
Right.
See, he has to warn his people too. This is, when you see Christ coming, this is what it's going to look like.
Right. Right.
And they telling people in the army that it is light on other planets. So that's what I tell my daughter, because a friend in the army. So I tell you, yeah, they're gonna tell you that because they want them to fight Christ.
That's
when
right.
He come back. Yeah. So they tell them that's what all the UFO movies about. You know, about
Mankind united against the space invasion,
right.
The aliens. But what does alien mean? It just means a foreigner of this planet.
That's what it means.
So when Christ told you, look, you are of this world, I'm not of this world.
Right, right.
I mean, they already telling you what it's going to be, so they plan on everybody conscious to have you scared like an alien invasion is coming, let's aim our guns at the sky. In essence, Christ and his army is returned.
Right.
And you going to be the silly Negro on the side shooting at the Lord. No, not me.
Later than December the 31st, because we shoot all we got on that day. Don't be nothing left on January the 1st. If the Ku Klux Klan attack then on January the 1st, we be through.
Right, shooting all your bullets up toward the throne of God. Where we get this from? You just declaring war on the Lord, you just shooting up in air. Nimrod did the same thing in the book of Joshua.
That's right.
They shot all the arrows up in the sky. There was a declaration of war against God.
People might shoot at what they don't know.
Yeah.
Right.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Let's finish this off, y'all. Verse 9.
Verse 9. And when he had spoken these things, while they beheld, he was taken up, and a cloud received him out of their sight. And while they looked steadfastly towards heaven, as he went up, behold, two men stood by them in white apparel,
White garments,
which also said, Ye men of Galilee, why stand ye gazing up into the heaven? The same Jesus which is taken up from you into heaven shall so come in like manner as you have seen him go into heaven.
So he was on the mountain of Olives in Jerusalem. The book of Zechariah say that's where he touching down there when he returned. Just like the Acts just said, the angel just told them, just like you seen him leave, he returned to the very same spot. So what you looking up for? Go teach this word till he return.
What you waiting on?
And you'll see a lot of nations now they're burying their people on the Mount of Olives, hoping the resurrection to happen right there, and they right there. Resurrection gonna happen in the four corners of the globe. I don't care where you at. That's when resurrection gonna take place, and you ain't alive when Christ comes back. So, and that's why you won't be no spirit or no ghost. That's why we was reading Ezekiel. He said, I'm gonna take that stony heart of flesh and I'm gonna give you a heart of flesh. Let you know you still gonna be real to the touch. Like he told the disciples, touch me after he was resurrected. He said, does a ghost have this feeling? Look at my hand. Put your hand in the nail print hole. Does the spirit have this? Give me a piece of that bread over there. Get a ghost chew on there. Get some of that fish. From that perspective, that he's letting us know just because you've been resurrected, it won't be as a ghost or something, but you'll be like the angels, and angels can manifest like men because angels come down here and commune with us. They commune with Lot, You know, they commune with Abraham.
They were called men.
And they were called men. So y'all, he's letting us know. And they were Jacob wrestled with an angel so they can be physical with us. So y'all's letting us know, but it's just a different type of flesh. It's a flesh without mortality. It's immortality. A different. This flesh we got right now stank with sin. Smell a baby, and then smell yours, and you'll understand the difference. Right.
Let's get this. We got to close this Psalm 139. Anybody got any questions before we close out the prayer?
Any questions?
Any
y'all?
questions?
Anything went over the top, y'all?
What's my nationality?
Right. You know, y'all. This is what Bible study is. If you say no, that last part, let us know, y'all. If not, you don't talk to us after. If you don't want to say nothing, but y'all, this is what it is, y'all. We stop and we make sure everybody's on the same page, because everything taught here has to go out. And if you teach that to somebody you talk to and they're teaching these same exact things, you come back up and say, wait a minute, they told us these two scriptures right here, y'all doing wrong. So we're not no dictatorship from our perspective that we tell you this is the only way you can do it. We're saying, thus saith the Lord, everything by two witnesses. If you do that, you should be cool and you should be able to answer.
I'm trying to recall, did you tell us what a certain thing that we could say to people when they come at us for these holidays, happy holiday, Merry Christmas?
There's many things you can say. Our elder brethren is more seasoned, and like a lot of us young, we tend to take people's head off. And
Right.
Nobody for that is satanic. But you really won't build like that.
Right.
So I took the example of my elder brother right here, Brother Daniel. Like when I first came around, people saying, you know, happy holidays. I mean, in their sincerity, they mean that. They don't know what you know. So it ain't like they worship the devil with it. You know, I ain't really saying that. So, but the brother used to say, you know, I took hold of that. You know, when they tell him that, he say, well, may the Lord have mercy on us all.
That's right.
They like, I just told this man Merry Christmas, and he just said, may the Lord have mercy on us all. And so the next step is going to be, baby, what do you mean by this?
Right.
Now the avenue is open, and you say, well, according to that's going to turn my attention. I ain't seen these scriptures, you know, in the scriptures don't even say that, you know. Or even like, you know, I told the neighbor, my neighbor, I appreciate your sincerity. I know
Hold it down, y'all.
right, but I don't get down with the holidays and
That's right.
somebody can show me the good I'm supposed to be doing. And that leave an avenue for me to holiday.
That's
They
right.
Like, what? That ain't I thought it was in there.
That's right.
Right, so you want to leave it to there to where you get your people thinking. Not to where they leave and be like, this is crazy.
If you working in corporate America,
Jesus was born on such a day, so that's when I tell them, when they show me.
Now I show you, Lord, you know, hey, we got $4,000 with the first person that can find Christmas in the Bible.
Right.
Or those three wise men.
and not only that, y'all, but if you in corporate America, or you working in an office building where they at every day and they say to you Merry Christmas or whatever, as soon as you get off the elevator, as soon as you walk out, you're gonna get 20 more in a row. No, I don't celebrate that BS, you know. Merry Christmas. I told him down there, you will be wore out before you get out the door. Because everywhere you go, they're standing in front of every place you got to visit, because they have been practicing this since July, getting ready for this one day. So they are prepared for that day. If you come on their turf, they are going to greet you with that. So you got to get in your mind how to live patiently and understand how to deal with something that may last for the next 20 years.
That don't mean you reply back, Merry Christmas.
Right.
No. Never that, just like, it ain't coming out. Well, look, you know, you play the, like, not the gullible role with them sometimes, but you ain't got to come off as if you know more than them. You just be like, well, look, man, I've been reading the Bible. I can't find it in there. Can you show me?
Absolutely.
And he gonna be like, well, this what's out there? Get your I mean, because where I'm at, my faith is based off of this. You can show me that scripture, I do it your way.
That's right.
Put them to work.
Yeah, right.
There you go.
Or if they ask you,
off with that. Hey man, don't come to me like that.
no, you this is the day, when is the day Christ was born, you just have to ask them, are you talking live birth or conception?
You ain't even got to give
You know, so even if that's the point, that's going to trigger something in their mind Live birth or conception,
Right.
because live birth is alive.
Right.
Conception we can prove.
Right.
Because we know according to the scriptures and the time Zechariah was in the temple, Christ only could have been born in September, October. So conception around 20 and 5th day of Kislev are dedicated to the children of Israel. His dedication back to the world was conceived at that time. That's why all the script keep talking about the conception. She can't conceive. She can't conceive versus more of the birth, because the birth ain't mentioned. The date ain't known.
Right.
So, but the conception is what it keeps telling us. You can prove conception. You can prove the time that he was conceived. So they had just say conception, alive birth.
Right. All right, y'all, we got the 139th Psalm. Closing prayer. The Most High's permission. Psalms 139. With the Most High's permission, in the name of his Son. O Lord, thou hast searched me and known me. Thou knowest my down sitting and mine uprising. Thou understandest my thought afar off. Thou compassest my path and my lying down, and art acquainted with all my ways. For there is not a word in my tongue, but lo, O Lord, thou knowest it altogether. Thou hast beset me behind and before, and laid thine hand upon me. Such knowledge is too wonderful for me. It is high, I cannot attain unto it. Whither shall I go from thy spirit? Or whither shall I flee from thy presence? If I ascend up into heaven, thou art there. If I make my bed in hell, behold, thou art there. If I take the wings of the morning and dwell in the uttermost parts of the sea, even there shall thy hand lead me, and thy right hand shall hold me. If I say, surely the darkness shall cover me, even the night shall be light about me. Yea, the darkness hideth not from thee, but the night shineth as the day. The darkness and the light are both alike to thee. For thou hast possessed my reins. Thou hast covered me in my mother's womb. I will praise thee, for I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Marvelous are thy works, and that my soul knoweth right well. My substance was not hid from thee when I was made in secret, and curiously wrought in the lowest parts of the earth. Thine eyes did see my substance, yet being unperfect, and in thy book all my members were written, which in continuance were fashioned when as yet there was none of them. How precious also are thy thoughts unto me, O God. How great is the sum of them. If I should count them, they are more in number than the same. When I awake, I am still with thee. Surely thou wilt slay the wicked, O God. Depart from me, therefore, ye bloody men, for they speak against the wicked, and thine enemies take thy name in vain. Do not I hate them, O Lord, that hate thee? And am not I grieved with those that rise up against thee? I hate them with perfect hatred. I count them mine enemies. Search me, O God, and know my heart. Try me and know my thoughts, and see if there be any wicked way in me, and lead me in the way everlasting. Hallelujah.